Hey guys, my name is Rafael and I'm here to do a review slash sales pitch for this guitar. So this is a Yamaha Pacifica 112 VM, and I think the M stands for maple because usually the Pacificas have rosewood necks or fretboards in this case, and uh, and that's just 112V. So what do I think about this guitar? Bought this guitar used from a guy that had never really used it. He bought it intending to learn how to play, but he never got around to do that. And I bought it, okay. And there were a few things that I felt that I needed to change. And so I'll start from the headstock. The headstock doesn't offend anyone. It's just the normal Pacifica logo that has existed now for quite a bit. So if you're not gotten used to that, too bad. It had vintage style, not vintage style. It had normal tuners, the cheap tuners that come in this sort of price range that I didn't really like. So I had some Wilkinson tuners laying around. I'll show you, I think. See, Wilkinson tuners, and I put them on, and not only do the machine heads themselves look nicer, but also they feel much better. Um, they're much easier to tune. I also put a rolling tree, a rolling T. I never know the name, but I put it because I had it laying around, and I think it does help with keeping the strings where they should be and smoothing things around. I don't know if it really makes a difference in sound or playability. I don't know. I barely know how to play. So just forums say it does help, so I'm going to do it. And it's cheap. Um, it has a black nut already, and I just bought a tusk nut. These things are £10 for a nut, and I had to send it to the right measurements, and I put it in here. I felt that the frets were a bit sharp, but again, I don't know what the other guy had done with the guitar, if he had left it in a attic for the past 2 years or not. But now the guitar seems to have stabilized in terms of setup, in terms of neck, bow, and frets and everything. I just filed the edges of the frets to make them feel smoother, and I went with a bit of sandpaper in the appropriate spots to get rid of any sharp ends. It's not perfect, obviously, because I'm not a luthier, but it's better, and you would be hard pressed to find a better guitar straight from the factory at this price point. The neck is a bit slim, so if you have big hands, you can just wrap around like if you do the. Or if you prefer to do the. It's easier to do. But again, I know some people, or I've seen online some people saying, "Oh, I don't like the Pacific necks because they're too thin." Fair enough. Neck pocket is very tight, meaning that there is no gaps around the neck or anything. There's no cracks in the paint. I really like this color. It's like a metallic red that reminds me, but this was before, so it does remind me of the Silver Sky, the red Silver Sky that they sell with the white pickguard, but with the advantage that this one has actually a humbucker, because I don't know what usefulness there is for a single coil on the bridge. I have to the Telecaster I kind of like because that twangy single coil bridge sound, but the Strat is neither here nor there in my opinion. So I do like the fact that it has a single coil. So single coil, it has a humbucker. In contrast, if the bridge you want a single coil at the bridge, you can do that. Just need to pull this tone goes, and I'll play the same riff so you hear the difference in sound. It starts making the noise, but so it covers a lot of ground with this pickup configuration. It does the normal neck. So if you want to do. Or the middle. I've notice that in between positions, you don't hear basically any noise, which is very good if you're playing live or if you're playing in front of computers like I am currently. And so on and so forth. I just say so on and so forth because I don't actually know how to play the rest of Celtic Love Swing. I just know that bit. Um, so I think one of the best bits of about this guitar it is the electronics. Usually, guitars at this price point of the about 250, the electronics are a bit lacking. But they put Alnico two single coils, Alnico five single coils, and Alnico two humbucker pickup with option to be splittable. And this does feel sturdy. It's not a five-way Grimsby, Oakscraft, whatever. It is Chinese electronics with small pots, but they sound fine unless you get it on your head that oh my god it's something different that they use in the 60s and it's not military grade. No one cares. We use computers and iPhones and things and everything works fine. Don't get too caught on details, on some of the details. Some of the other details like the craft of the wood and everything is still important. It's not a one piece but it is solid wood. That's what the Pacificas were known for. And it is alder, if you believe in tone woods, which I think they do make a difference. It's not the biggest difference within the guitar, but they do make a difference. It's the traditional Strat wood, maple, and alder. It has a six screw uh, sort of tremolo, which is not a tremolo, it's a vibrato bridge, that I put rolling saddles, meaning that if I turn this on a bit, it does work, doesn't go out of tune. It's set flat against the body of the guitar because that's how John Mayer has it. So I will have it as well. Now, the jury is out and you have 250 pounds and you want to buy a brand new guitar. Should you buy the Yamaha Pacifica? I don't know. I really don't know. Personally, I wouldn't. I think I would buy a cheaper guitar and take it to a luthier or a shop to get it set up better. This guitar is a bit expensive for what it is. Really, I think if you bought an Harley Benton or something like that, you'll be more pleased with the end result. Like that Telecaster, for example, somewhere it's a Harley Benton. I'm really pleased about how it came out, and it's only 120 pounds, and they do struts. So, um, but from what I'm selling this guitar, which is currently 175, I think. Um, comes with the tuners and the nut and the frets done and the saddles changed and the knobs changed. It came with metal knobs if you want. I'll just put them in the case as well. Um, it's a much better guitar now. Just if you were to buy this new and do the mods or just buy the mods and put them on, it will be easily about 320 pounds that we'll be talking about. So I think it is a great deal, but I'm selling, and whoever is selling always thinks it's a great deal, and whoever is buying always thinks it's too damn expensive. So I did waffle on for a bit. I did show a few sounds. I showed the guitar. It's like this. I don't think in pictures it comes out as pretty as it actually is. Also, I have a yellow light, so this everything's showing a bit yellowish. But it's a very nice guitar. You want a PRS Silver Sky, but you don't have the money? This could be the guitar for you. Who knows? Who knows? Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you next time.